In this video, we will see how to edit the satellite precision of a Garmin watch and the power settings of an activity. And for this, we will not go into the activity first. First, we need to go into the Power Manager tool. So this can be found into the menu. So you press and hold the menu button, and then you go down almost at the very bottom where you will find Power Manager. The option that we want to look at is the power modes. There is a normal power mode that you don't see here because you can't modify it. Basically, the normal power mode will get you connected to the best satellite system and get your heart rate and pretty much everything on. You can get the extended version. So basically, this one will connect you only to the GPS satellite. There is some other one. We will see that a bit later, but you can just select GPS. If you want only one, you can only select GPS. Yeah. Okay. Then you've got max battery. So this one will disable the music, the connection to your phone, will disable the earth rate, and will reduce the frequency to which the watch will record your coordinates. So by default, it's once every second, and on this mode, it will be once every minute. So goodbye precision. It's just to get the max of battery. Then you've got max accuracy, and by the way, the time you see on the left is the time that it will give you when you are into an activity mode when the battery is full. So 44 hours for max accuracy, and this one will use the multi-band, so it will be able to connect to any satellite systems and will connect to 2 satellite systems at a time. And then you've got the jacket mode that will give you a bit more time than the normal mode, but will disable the earth rate at the back. Oops, jacket mode, no earth rate. It's just in case you use it over your jacket, as the mode said. And there's gym. That's just one I create for myself because I did turn on the automatic backlight when I move the watch when I am into an activity mode, but when I'm at the gym and the sun is set, I think it's a bit stupid to got it turned on all the time. There's so much light there, I don't need to got it. So what I did is I just I did turn off the satellite because it's a gym activity. I don't need it, and I set, see the display's on, yeah, backlight, I turn it off. So the Power Manager, the power modes goes over the normal power settings of your watch. So if, for example, we create a new one just to see what it does, let's give it a name here. This will be the how to whatever. That's the one I'm creating. Okay, so what do we have? Satellite. If you set it on don't change, it will be the normal settings. So, well, you've got few options. If you turn it off, you've got plus 151 hours of battery, so that you get it. You can go on GPS only. So if you don't change, it means it's an automatic mode. It will pick the best, only one satellite for you. If you go on GPS only, you get more time, obviously. If you go on all systems, it was on, well, this one, don't change. It's the all system. You can go on all plus multi-band, so it can use the 3. If you want to know more about the GPS, how does it work, you can see the video just right here. I don't want to go into detail into that one when I made that beautiful video. Auto select, that's a good one. That's one I love to use depending on what you do, but it will vary the consumption on what you need. So if you are in a terrible environment, it might switch to all plus multi-band, and if you're running into, I don't know, a very clear view on the sky, it will go maybe on GPS only. That's one I love to use. And if you go on ultra track, watch out, this one is the one that go down the frequency to once every minute instead of once every second. So, well, let's set it to auto select. Music, you can allow it or disable it. You can leave it on allow. It doesn't change anything if you don't use the music, but if you want to make sure to not use it, you can disable it, but allow is fine. Phone, if your phone is next to you, do you want it to be still connected when you are into an activity? It doesn't change much about the time that it will last. Disconnect, connect, don't change. I set it to don't change. Wrist heart rate, so this one, it's up to you. Do you want to keep it on or off? Don't change, turn off or turn on. So if you have it turned off every time and just want to have it when you do sport activity, well, you just need to set it on right here. And if for unknown reason you don't want to have it when you do your activity, well, you can turn it off. Set it to don't change. Actually, for me, it's always on. Pulse oximeter. This one, unfortunately, you can't turn it on when you do an activity. You can just turn it off if it's by default off. And actually, as you can see, turn off doesn't change anything because the don't change is still off. So my default is off. Map. I don't see why you would not allow it, unless maybe you do an inside activity. But as you can see, this one varies by use. So if you don't use it, it don't really drain your battery. So I set it to allow. Display always on. Yes, you can turn off the display. You gain 4 hours of battery time. Personally, I just leave it on. Backlight, that's the one I said I did change. If you have an activity that you really don't want to have the backlight, well, you can turn it off. It will overpass the default settings. And accessories, if you don't have anything to connect on that kind of activity, for example, when I am at the gym, I have nothing to connect on my watch, so I will just disconnect it. I will gain 3 hours just like that because the watch will stop looking for another device, sorry. And whoops, oh no, I didn't save it, did I? Oh, okay, you go at the very top and you say done, and now I've got my activity because I misspelled it. So now that we've done that, we can now go inside the activity to set that one to, let's go for a hike. So we go to the hike, and before we start the activity, it doesn't matter, you can also do it when you are into the activity. You press and hold the menu button, and you see here, there's the power mode. So now if I want to set the one that we've just created, I go down here and I select it. And that's done. That's the power mode for that round. But watch out, it's it for that round only, because if I go out and return to the hike, go into the settings here, you see that the power mode is back to normal. Power mode on the first page is always for that round only. If you want to do a permanent change, you will want to go into hike settings, and then you will find another power mode, and this one is permanent. So if I go into power mode and set it to, default mode, and I will set it to, well, let's pick the gym. There I have the gym. If I go out, like that. Next time when I go in hike, you can see now that my backlight does turn off, because that's what I set for that. The power mode is gym. I can still change it here for that round only, but the hike settings, the power mode here is on gym, so it will always come back on gym every time. So let's put it back to normal. I think it's good for hiking. So yeah, that's how you edit your Power Manager and the GPS precision for your Garmin watch.